Hello, welcome to our today's tutorial, episode number 2 on training on Microsoft Access, and it was under queries, running queries in Microsoft Access. Thank you, feel welcomed, and in today's lesson we are going to learn how to run queries based on numericals. Last time we tackled how to run queries based on letters, and today we are going to tackle numericals, the numbers. And you can see we have a table here. Others call it a relation. Okay, we have our table here, and this table contains this information. We have this names there, we have the ages and the salaries. Let's just call it like an employee table. So we are going to run this table. So we want to create a queries based on numbers or numericals. So we will concentrate on age and salaries because it contains numbers. So to run a query based on, you just come here at create, navigate on the menu, you click at create, then query design. Then query design, so it will come this, it always depends on the office you are using. So you click on your table, the table that will appear there on one of them. Then for mine, you just drag it directly here, or others it will automatically appear here. The tables might appear here, then you click to the one you want. So from here I'm going to select all these fields. Like, you can select individual fields if you like, but for me I want to return the query to return the information of the employee, all the information. So I'm going to select all the fields. So you just click at that, then I hold shift, then I come and click here, it will select all, then I drag it. You drag it up to here. So the first query we are going to, let's see, like we want to look for employees whose ages are greater than 25. So we add the greater than symbol, 25 greater than symbol. So to involve that greater than symbol, you just press shift, then the greater than symbol, you can locate it on your keyboard, just around there, then you run it. Automatically it will run this query. You can see that the ages here are all greater than 25 compared to this our table. We have this like other 22, 20, they didn't appear. The next query, we just come and also run query design, and this time we just still add the same table. We select it, then we drag it here down. So okay, then we let's now try something like less than. Let's see, like less than 22. Then we run. You see, we only have one Komboka. We want to go, we run the third query. Just I'm doing this step by step so that each one and every one of you can understand. So from the third query we want to create, then we go to query design, we add our table, then we just drag it. It depends on the kind of office you're using. The layout might be quite different, but the concept is just the same, so don't get confused here. So from here, so we want to use another criteria to sort this data. Let's say like you want employees and I want to use the salary column. So let's say like we have the salary. You want to filter your data and see employees who are earning the salary, let's say like between a range, because the other query we have been just based on greater than or less than, but let's see between. Okay, so we just write, let's say we want to find employees whose their salaries are between 6,000 and $10,000. So you just type there between 6,000 and 10,000. So you come and run. Automatically it will bring you. You can see you have 6, 6, 6, 7, and 10. Okay. So from there we can see we have already sorted our data in that criteria. So the another criteria is maybe you want your data to meet two tests. How will we do that? Okay, I'm going to show you what I mean with that. Let's say you want to sort your data like, let's add our table. From here we have our table. We drag the fields. We want all the fields. Then we drag them up to here to the field. For here we want your data to have two tests. We want to run a test of which it will search employees who are less than the age of 25 but or they have the age less than 25 and their salaries are greater than 10,000. Their salaries are greater than 10,000. So we will include the greater than symbol, then we type 10,000 like that. Then we run our query. Then we click run. Automatically it will generate this. So that it has used two criteria to sort out your data to get the specific data field you want. Okay, it has filtered it based on the criteria you have provided, and it has produced one employee who was the age 25, which is less than 20, the age 24, which is less than 25 based on the criteria we used, which is true, and the salary is 12,000, and based on our criteria we find that it meets that criteria. So meaning that after running the query, after evaluating this data for this employee met both the criteria. And this is how we can be able to sort and be able to filter our data numerically. We can have information on our whole database, like let's see, carrying like around 5,000 or even 500, or just a large number of people under an organization or an institution. So it will be hard to be scrolling one by one, and this feature help us to filter data in an easy way. You'll be able to gather your data and information at the right time at the correct moment. And I believe this tutorial has been able to teach you one or two things, and if you find this video interesting, you can support by liking the video and also subscribing if you have not subscribed to it. More tutorials will be coming, and feel welcomed and feel free to ask any question if you have any.